Hello, ladies, gentlemen, fantabulous people of the internet. I am, as always, Logan Black. Anyway, I just wanted to put out another one. I know I don't usually do vlogs, but this is kind of a weird topic for me right now, so I just wanted to put it up on the main channel here, just because, it's a little interesting, It's disturbing, but it's interesting all at the same time. So I did want to put this out on my main one instead of just my vlog channel. Anyway, what this one is about is actually about zombies, right? Okay, I'm not personally one of the people who believes that a zombie apocalypse will happen, but I do love, like, the zombie movies and The Walking Dead or TV shows like that, I mean, I love Zombieland, I love The Walking Dead, I love them. Anyway, but the reason I wanted to put this out, and the reason I'm doing it now, is because if I didn't put it out now, I probably wouldn't be able to. I'd probably forget about it, and then I'd just totally lose it. Anyway, so the reason I wanted to talk about this is because there's been a lot of weird things going on that some people could look at in the light of a zombie apocalypse starting. And what this is last week there was the man who, ate the homeless man's face, was like eating his face, and this apparently lasted 18 minutes, so it was nearly like 20 minutes this man was just eating this homeless guy's face. And then, a couple days ago you had the CDC, the Center for Disease Control Prevention, released an article on how to survive the zombie apocalypse if there was one to happen, which freaked me out a lot, because there's a government program that's telling us how to survive the zombie apocalypse. And it's not just that it was a government program, it was the government program where, the disease or whatever would have either originated or they'd be the ones to deal with it once it did happen. Which is what freaked me out, is that the Center for Disease Control Prevention was the ones putting out that article. Another one was that there was recently, I don't know how many days ago it was, or really any of the details on it. I just heard about it and read a little thing on the internet. There was a man who was apparently in his apartment or his house, and police broke in, and the man had a knife, and the police told him to put the knife down. Instead of putting the knife down, he started to stab himself, first in the legs, then in the torso, then in his neck. And then he disemboweled himself, cutting out his own intestines, and started throwing them at the cops, which is just disgusting. That grossed me out to, like, an unbelievable level. But then there also was, just recently, there was a 20-year-old student, I think. His name was Alexander. He goes to, let me see, what was it again? I don't know. Morgan State University. And it's a 20-year-old student named Alexander. And, his roommate went missing last Friday. And he came to the police on Wednesday and said that he had murdered his roommate and then cut out his heart and his brain and ate them. Yikes. So, yeah, it's another thing that people could relate to a zombie apocalypse, which is, just all these stories coming out just right at the same time is the only reason I'm putting this out. But yeah, like, what do you believe? Do you believe a zombie apocalypse could happen? And if one does, would you survive? And those are my two questions for you. Do you think it'll happen? And would you survive if it did happen? Like me, I already know. I don't really think one will happen. I think, anything that's reanimated dead is probably just possession. That's what I think it is anyways. And for the second one, would I survive? Probably not. I'm kind of a big guy, so if I was maybe thinner, better in shape, I might be able to, because I do know, like, all the rules, like, never be alone, yada, 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 you know. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to ask, was I wanted to say the stories, and then ask you, do you believe it'll happen? And if it does, would you survive? But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, if you want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or check out my second channel, my vlog channel, where I'll do a daily vlog and stuff like that. I will leave links down in the downstairs. Also, if you want to subscribe in the attic, thumbs up for wordplay. I know I'm terrible, I'm sorry. But yeah, I think that's it for this one. I got nothing else to talk about. If any more zombie news comes up, I will definitely update this again. Anyway, rock on from birth on, and I'm going to reach forward now and turn off the camera because I don't got a remote. So it's going to get incredibly weird and awkward between us for the next, 2 seconds.